recently went to visit my parents in northwestern New York with 3 of my 4 kids. While we were there, my 2 oldest sons and I decided to try to do a little forging. We thought a bottle opener would be a nice simple project. We were wrong. We started off simply enough, liking a hardy tool we used to chisel to hot cut the 1095 steel, and that went pretty smoothly.
See how close this is to 1 mil. Yeah, that'll show. There we go. That's our piece of steel to make a little bottle opener out of.
Next, it was time to isolate the handle area. This started out okay, working from the edge of the anvil with the peen side of the hammer. It got a bit thick on the edges though, and I guess we should have spent more time flattening out the face. In any case, it was nice to have a striker to save my arm a bit. Next, we started rounding off the church key top section, and that went okay. It was a little uneven, but not horrible. Now the real trouble starts. It's time to punch a slot in the top of the bottle opener and then drift it open, and then work it into a large round opening. It sounds simple enough, but as usual, not having thought it quite all the way through, we soon realized that a chisel doesn't make the best drift. Also, the one tiny hardy hole in this anvil didn't give us any place to support the workpiece while drifting the hole. We got it started by moving down to work on the wooden anvil stand and allowing the chisel to be driven down into the wood, and that got us part of the way there. get a bit more depth, we drilled some holes in the two support pieces on the anvil stand to allow the chisel to go deeper and support the piece. That worked pretty well, but the chisel was only just so wide and that opening was still not large enough to work its edges anywhere on the anvil. One way we tried to widen the hole that worked to a point was to drop a chisel into the hardy hole and place the piece over the chisel. We were then able to hammer sideways into the workpiece, and that let us get the hole a bit wider. We didn't have a round punch to put the tab into the piece, so we ended up turning a small punch upside down and using the handle. It wasn't ideal, but it mostly worked. Running out of time and map gas, we made one more attempt to widen the opening by squeezing it with a pair of channel locks. I think it may have helped some, but that may have been wishful squeezing.
Squeeze harder. Okay. Squeeze harder.
Did that do anything?
Yeah, I think it did.
Can I stop recording, or you want to?
So we didn't get quite what we were after, really, but we've learned a lot. We overcame many of the problems from my first forging attempt, and I thought of a few dozen more ways we could have dealt with the challenges we ran into with this one, and we'll try them next time. Regardless of the result, we had a good time up in the mountains. If you use it kind of sideways, it sort of even works. I asked my oldest son, he's on leave from the Navy, to record a super edgy and definitely not cheesy outro. So here's how that went.
What's up, Make Nation? We're just making right now. Make sure you smash that like button. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, merch links in the description down below. We'll see you next time.
Sometimes my number 3 son works the camera for me, but he couldn't be here because he's in the Navy now too, and he's currently at boot camp. So good luck, Ryan. That's about it, and We'll see you next time.